Hello and welcome to another Ask Us Anything webinar. Today we start our conversation with a quick overview of the course catalog, the collection of courses you store in your portal. My name is Irini and I'm a senior customer education specialist and I will be hosting this session live answering your question. Of course, Theo is with us answering questions in the background today. But let's check our agenda. So today we'll see exactly what a course catalog is and the importance of it. Also, how to access the course catalog as users. And like we always do, we have saved some tips and tricks for you. And of course, right after our presentation, we'll jump into your questions. Just a reminder here that this webinar is recorded, so all of you will be receiving an email with it once we're done. So feel free to share it. And we need your questions. So please use the Q&A button on your meeting controls on your screen. And no worries, you can post anonymous questions too. And without further delay, let's get into it. Course catalog. What is it exactly? It's the collection of courses that users can take anytime as they wish. Apart from the courses you assign to them, learners also have the option to select courses they want to take on their own from the catalog. A course catalog benefits both the training facilitators and learners because courses are presented in an organized, searchable manner. This allows you to locate courses easily, while learners can conveniently identify courses they would like to complete. But what about branches? Well, branches have their own course catalog. In fact, this is why branches are made, to allow you to share specific content with the users of the branch and create different course catalogs for different branches. Are you ready to see how this works? Well, I am, so let me just transform myself into my beloved user Pacify. So I'm going to share my screen. Just bear with me a few seconds. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to share my screen now. I hope that you all see it. So as you can see, I'm already logged in as Pacify. And at this point, my user can access the course catalog from their dashboard by clicking this button here. On the next page, I have my course catalog page. If I scroll down, I can see the whole collection of courses I have. Here on the side, I can see categories that will allow me to search and locate easier the course I'm interested in. So if I click, for example, this category here, all the courses will be grouped together and brought forward. And of course, I have here bundles that will allow me to purchase courses in a more convenient price. So if I click on that bundle like this, okay, this will group again the courses all together and I can get them all for a convenient price or click get this course for standalone courses. But let's see how we can create a course catalog. So I'm going to minimize my Pacify now. And here, as you can see, I'm already logged in the system as an instructor. And as long as I have created a course, I will click Edit in this course. And on the next page, I'm going to click Edit again, so I can access the course info page. So click this button here. Now, we need to make sure that the active checkbox is checked here. That is, our course is active. And that this box, hide from course catalog, is unchecked in order for our course to be available for our users. Also, when it comes to courses, as we have mentioned before, courses are sorted out alphabetically depending on the name. But you can customize the order by adding course codes. If you click this option here, you can create course codes. It could be letters or numbers or a combination of both. And the system will sort out the courses alphabetically depending on the course code. Now, we've seen that from Pacify's dashboard that we had categories on our course catalog. The categories help learners locate courses easier. So when you use when you're using categories, the courses will be sorted out alphabetically within their category. And instructors can select a category from this drop-down menu here. All these categories are pre-made from the admins. So in case an instructor is searching for a category that doesn't exist here, it's a great opportunity to work alongside with admins. But how do admins create new categories? Well, I'm going to change into an administrator, switch roles, and from the admin dashboard, I'm going to click add category from here. Now it's really easy to set up. All you have to do is just give it a name. Of course, if you create subcategories, because this is also an option that you have, just select the parent category from the existing list of categories here, click add category, and that's it. This is how you create categories and subcategories. And of course, if you're selling courses, you can also click the price option here, add your price, and this is how you will create the bundles that we also saw from Pacify's dashboard. Bundles, as we said, will group courses together, sold at a single price, and they will be displayed under your categories list. But what about the branches that we mentioned earlier? Well, creating courses at the branch level will follow the same process. However, if you have the courses already in your main portal, from your admin dashboard, just click on the branches so you can have the list of the branches you have created so far, and click on a branch. Let's click this one, the marketing one. And from the course tab, let's click on that. Here I have the list of all the courses I have in my portal, and I can add courses in this branch by clicking this button, the plus icon, or even I can remove courses just like that. So this is how you can create a unique branch course catalog. And you might be wondering, is it possible to have a course catalog but hide it from our learners? The answer is yes. All you need to do is go to user types from your admin dashboard, select an existing user type. Let's click on the learner type here. And if I scroll all the way down, I found the course catalog permission. I will simply uncheck it, click save, and that's it. This way you can enable or disable the course catalog for different user types assigned to learners. Also, we have a tip for you. If you sell courses and you would like to expand your customer base and give your potential customers a taste of the course catalog, you have, click to the account and settings. On the next page, scroll all the way down here on the course settings section, hover over the external course catalog, more specifically to this icon here, and copy this URL. This is the link of your course catalog, so you can share it with your non-registered users. Even if your course catalog page is deactivated on your homepage, these potential users will still be able to view your collection of courses. So the course catalog can work as a great promoter of the courses your portal offers, so as to attract more customers and purchase your courses. And also in this section, we have another tick for you. If you go to this option, so branch courses in main course catalog, and uncheck it, this will allow you to have courses only on the branch. This will not show any branch courses in the course catalog that you have in the main portal. So everything will be kept in the respective branch course catalog. And that's it for me when it comes to the course catalogs. I can see that Theo has answered a lot of questions so far. So let's check together some of your questions live. Just let me open the Q&A button here. And let me get into the first question. My first question comes from Millie. How can I make sure that people take courses from the catalog only if they have reached at least level 10 of training? That's a really good question, Millie. Thank you for that. Well, level 10, the levels in general are associated with the gamification. So the first thing that you need to ensure is that from the account and settings, from the gamification tab, make sure that the gamification is on from here and that you have enabled the levels. Now, once you have set up your gamification rules, switch as an instructor, and visit the setting page of the course. We're going to use this course again. So I'm going to click edit and again, edit. And I'm going all the way down to level. This is where you will select the level that this course will be accessible from your learners. So in your scenario, you will need to select 10, update the course, and now this course is accessible only for users that have reached level 10 in the gamification. A second question comes from Lucina. Can a user with admin type permission in a branch add users en masse? Very interesting question. As long as this admin type has access to the main portal, yes, they can do that. When it comes to branch admins, I'm afraid that this is not something that they can do. But as long as the branch admin is also an admin in the main portal, all they have to do is just click in the import functionality from the admin's dashboard. And we have two different options to import en masse users in a branch was the question, I think. Let me just follow up on that. Yes. So you can either do it with the Excel file, or if you expand the cheat sheet here, you can go all the way down and find the users to branches, copy these required attributes in this area here, filling the lines with the user details, click import, and that's it. This is how you can do it en masse. The same way with the Excel file, you will find the relevant tab users to branches, filling the file, drag and drop it here, and click import. I hope this helps. Then let's see what other questions we have. I can see that Theo is also answering the background. Then there's another question from Nick. Why should I show the course catalog externally? I don't get it. Is it the point to have users inside the portal to take training? Yes, the users need to register in your portal in order to complete a training. However, if you're selling courses and you would like to promote the course collection you have, you can definitely show the course catalog externally to non-registered users. And of course, if they would like to try out with your courses, then they can create new accounts. So definitely you will have a profit on that. There's a question from an anonymous user. In order to sell a bundle of courses, do they need to be organized into a branch, or can it be a group or other designation? Well, apart from the categories that we just show you on how to create bundles, yes, you can also create bundles with a group. So all you have to do is just create a group. So if I click add group here, you see that I have the price option. So as long as I add the courses in that group and also add the price here, this will create a bundle that will also show on the course catalog underneath the categories. Well, this is something that can also be created in a branch level. Just make sure that the courses exist also in the branch, and also that group exists in the branch. I hope this helps. However, if you would like to discuss any further or give us any more details of how you're thinking of doing it in your portal, just send us an email at trainingteam@talentlms.com so we can get back to you. There's another question from Silke. Can the same categories used in different branches? Yes, they can. In fact, as long as you add a course in the branch, if the course is already added in a category, the category will follow along. So basically, this is how you can create also the unique course catalog with categories within a branch. Another question from Grace. Can users download the courses? Is there a way to disable if so? Well, if you're talking about the courses that they get the training, for example, the courses that I have here, it's not possible to download them because as long as I click edit in a course, as you can see, my course includes units. So these units, it's not possible to be downloaded. However, if you have material that needs to be downloaded from your users, or if some of those units need to be downloaded, this is what you're going to use, the files. So if you click files, just share the units from here or drag and drop the files that your users want to download here. And those files will be available to be downloaded either from the file section that will show on the top of the page here for the learners, as long as they are in the course, or from the course info page. If you want further help or further advice when it comes to that, please feel free to get back to us. Send us an email, trainingteam@talentlms.com, and we will get back to you. Now, another question from Elena. Can I get a notification every time a user gets a course from the catalog? Yes, of course you can do that. This is something that can be set up from admins through the events engine. So let me show you really quick how you can do that. So I'm going to change it all here. I'm going to turn myself into an admin and head to the events engine and click add notification. The notification you're looking for is, let me just search really quick, on course self-assignment. So in this scenario, since you want to get the notification every time a user is self-registered, the recipient you will select could be super admin, account owner, or even if you go further down, specific recipient. You can write your email here, of course, give your notification a name, create notification, and that's it. Every time a user is being self-assigned in a course, you will receive the respective notification in your email. Then there is another question from Juliet. So the conference feature, is it like meetings that I can see on the catalog? The conference feature is basically a feature that will allow you to create live sessions that are not related with a course. The conference feature is available in the instructor's dashboard. You can find it here. And it's the type of live session that could be a generic topic. That's why it's not related with any courses, and that's why it's optional. So in this type of sessions, you won't need to evaluate the attendance of the users. If you want to have more information about the conferences and the instructor-led trainings, which is also another type of live session that we have that can be part of a course. You can definitely check on our webinar page, the session training in a virtual classroom. I believe that Theo can post the link in the chat in a few seconds. So you can definitely check on that and get all the information you need when it comes to conferences in general. I hope this will help. Then there is another question from Lisa. I'm trying to get an answer from the live chat, but my portal doesn't seem to work. Why can I not access the live chat? Well, Lisa, the first thing that you need to check is your current subscription, because live chat is a feature that is available for premium accounts and premium subscriptions and higher. So please follow up on your subscription. If it's not included, then I'm afraid that's why. But if, however, you are in a subscription that includes the live chat, please get in touch with our support team from the help button here. Contact the support team, describe the issue. Maybe a screenshot will also help with the messages that you receive, and they will get back to you to troubleshoot. Also, Theo is answering questions at the same time, so let me check. Okay, so there is a question from Rajesh. Can I only see a report about users who have only taken courses from the catalog? I want to track how many courses from the catalog people take. I have a premium plan. Well, great news that you have a premium plan, because this is where the custom reports can be used in order to track users that take courses from the catalog. But before you do that, we need to make some steps before that. Now, I'm afraid that at this point, the categories is not something that can be used in order to create a custom report. So you can check the users that take courses from the course catalog. But what you can do is create a group. In fact, I have a group similar to that. So here I have created a group. I named that group Catalog Exclusive, and I have added all the courses that users need to take from the course catalog, need to self-assign from the course catalog. So with this group created here, now I can go back into my reports and in fact into my custom reports. And I have also a report about that. I have named that catalog only. So let me click edit in that report and show you exactly the rules that you need to use. So I have named my report. And of course, when it comes to the report type, I have selected learn in progress, because I need to have the users and the courses that they get. So the rule that I have used here is the learner type, have the user type learner type, because right now I'm interested on courses that learners take and also courses that belong to groups. That's why we created the group with the courses that exist that the users need to take in the course catalog. So once I click update report, I have my results for the courses that users pick from the course catalog. Now, if you want to take it a step further, what you can do is create custom course fields. So let me just get back as an admin from the account and settings. Create a field from here, a custom course field, where you can maybe name it suitable for. Maybe you can create a drop-down menu with two options, catalog or assignment. And this field will show on the course info page. And every time a course is dedicated for assignment or for self-assignment, then you can check on that box. And this is how you can notify your instructors about which courses will be for course catalog exclusive or which ones will be assigned to the users directly. So I hope this helps, but if you want more assistance in that, get in touch with us, send us an email, so we will get back to you. Now, we have a question from Tamisa. Can a learner repeat a paid course, maybe to refresh their knowledge, skills, etc.? Well, the answer is yes, they can, if you allow them to access in the course settings under the time options. So let me just get into that so I can show you what I'm talking about. So I'm switching back as an instructor and I'm clicking here, the edit, and again, the edit course. So as long as you allow them to access in the course settings under the time options, once they have the course paid for one time, they don't need to pay it again. So what you need to do is open the time options and click retain access for users who have completed the course. And this is how they can revisit basically the course without having to pay again. Even if the course expires, they can still have access and revisit any study material. Another question comes from Adele. How can I sell a bundle of courses to some people, but offer the same courses for free to other people? I don't want a branch. I want to do it from my main account. Well, a workaround that I can think of right now, Adele, since you're selling courses, I believe that you have set up the e-commerce. The e-commerce can be found here. So I'm going to switch roles. I'm going to be an admin now. Click on the account and settings and head to the e-commerce. So as long as you're here, maybe you can use the coupons. In fact, create a coupon like I have here, where it will give 100% discount to users. So you can share that coupon with those users. They will add that coupon on the pop-up box, and they will get 100% discount. And this is how they can get a course without paying for it. Another workaround that may be suitable in this case is to use the credits. So basically, you can think of it, one credit is $1. So depending on the courses that they need to get for free, do the calculations and add their respective credits to their account. It could be specific users, or if you want to group those users together in a group so you can do that en masse, you can select either group, add the credits here. So once the users will be on the purchase page, let's say, they can use the credits to get the courses for free. I hope this will help. However, you can get in touch with us so we can see what other alternatives we have. Let's see what other questions. Okay, there's a question from Christine. If I group courses, does this change anything about the view access for users? I'd like to group some for reporting purposes, but not make the grouping visible for learners. Well, yes, they can see my groups from the drop-down menu on their name. So if you hover here, we have this option, my groups. So if they click on that, they can see the groups from the drop-down menu on their name, but this will not really make any difference to them if they see this information. They focus on the courses. Just make sure to name the groups in a way that is reasonable for them if they see. Let's see what other questions we have. Okay. There is a question from Jessica. Some of my users in the branch said that they can still see the main portal's catalog, even though they have their own branch. Why is that? I don't want them to take courses outside of their branch. Well, the first thing that I can think of in this case is that maybe your users also belong in the main portal and an option is not checked that will prevent them to have access to the main portal. So what I want you to follow up here is from the branch settings. So I'm going to visit again a branch, the marketing one that I did before. So click on the branch, and from the info page here, if you go all the way down, just make sure that this option is checked. As long as this is checked, this will prevent users to log in to the main portal and therefore have access to the courses that belong to the main portal. The other thing that I can think of is that maybe some of those courses that are not meant for the branches are added in the branches. So in this case, again, still in the settings of the branch, just click on the courses, and maybe by using the search bar here, type the title of those courses. And if they have the minus symbol right next to them, that means that they have been added accidentally in that branch. All you have to do is just click the minus symbol here and remove that course from the branch. I hope these two solutions helps. However, if this is not the case here, please get back to us so we can get back to you with any other alternatives. And I think that that's it. It's a wrap. So let me just stop sharing my screen. Well, thank you all for joining on our today's webinar. And I know that you may have a lot of questions. So let me please remind you our email. You can definitely reach out to us with all of your questions at trainingteam@talentlms.com. And of course, we love your feedback. So our survey link is just posted on the chat. It takes less than a minute, and we love to hear your thoughts with what you expect from us for future webinars. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Theo, for being on fire and helping us in the background with the questions. We hope to see you on our next webinars. As we said before in previous webinars, we have a webinar academy. It's been set up on our website, talentlms.com/webinars, where you can find all the past ones and register for the upcoming ones for free. Again, thank you very much. Until next time, happy training.